Empty set for Daniel Jones as he rifles to the left, and it's a first down catch for Alec Pierce. He and Pittman. Deep drop for Jones, trying to set up the screen, and a nice catch made by Jonathan Taylor. And yards after the catch, but that ball pops out loose. It's rescued by Indianapolis, grabbed by the center, Tanner Bortolini. Free from Taylor, but his center saves the day and sets him up at the 46 of Atlanta. Couple of fakes, a rollout for Jones, and he connects with the big tight end, the rookie Tyler Warren. Rumbles out of bounds, past the sticks, good enough for a first down. Go right back to him. Jonathan Taylor pushing his way towards the sticks. He's been one of the toughest guys in the NFL to bring down. Off the fake, Jones down the seam, and a lunging attempt at that catch. Incomplete. Jesse Bates put the hit on the tight end Mo Alley-Cox to prevent the first down grab. One of the best fourth down teams in the NFL went 5 for 5 last week against Pittsburgh. The work out of the gun with Jones on the slant for Josh Downs, incomplete. And it's D. Alford who had the coverage. Michael Penix Jr. and company take over from the 27. And here is their top back, Bijan Robinson, with an excellent run to start Atlanta's offensive day. Penix checks to the second call, which is a fake. The left-hander wheels around, throws, and it's dropped by Kyle Pitts on a play that would have went for a lot of yardage into Indianapolis territory. Penix wants the snap, and he beats the play clock, gets hit hard for the backside. That ball is out, and the Colts have it. Cameron Bynum came from the backside, jarred it away from Michael Penix Jr., and the Colts take over.
Off the edge, a three-hitter. I don't know if Michael's expecting the offensive line to slide there as he turns his back, but has no chance to know that he's coming there. Got to get the ball out of your hands. We got to get the right call up front. As I was just mentioning, some of the calls that they've been making up front have been causing them issues in the run and pass game. I don't know where the communication problem was there, but you got to be able to get that football off or protect it.
End around. Here comes Doolin. Makes the cut, breaks a tackle. Ashton Doolin is close to the goal line and down at the 1. Taylor is the back. Jonathan Taylor ducking inside. He is in. A touchdown for Indianapolis, and he has tied the Colts all-time record with Edgerrin James. Tied the great Edgerrin James at the top of the Indianapolis charts, on a chart that has a lot of good running backs. Michael Badgley on the first kick of the day, which the Europeans appreciate, but not when you miss. That was the first sack of the year for Bynum, and it was a big one. From the 19-yard line, Penix. Searching downfield, tight coverage across the board, and finally, it's Drake London that breaks loose.
Great throw on the run.
Gets 29 there, and now Drake London gets another first down. Inside the 40. London is in the slot. They're going to move London around a lot. Gardner usually plays outside. Here's Tyler Algier. He's a big piece in the run game, and he sets up first down and goal. He stays in and gets the handoff and gets the touchdown to tie the game. A career-high 5th rushing touchdown of the year for Algier.
Back off the fumble. Colts putting the ball into the end zone. Hey, we're not going to let it bother us. We're going to stay poised, and we're going to make a drive down the field. Michael Penix making a couple big throws.
Kicking unit has been a roller coaster ride this year, but Gonzalez... There's that RPO action, and Jonathan Taylor busts it into Atlanta territory and drags multiple defenders down inside the 40. Leading rusher, despite his low output last week against Pittsburgh's tough defense. Now Jones takes a shot into double coverage, end zone, Warren, the rookie. Beg your pardon, it's Pierce leaping for the touchdown.
Oh, and he's their big playmaker when they want to push it down the field. They love to use the big-bodied wide receiver. Hold just a little bit. Little pull there in the quarters coverage, and you go up over the top to Alex Pierce, and as calls right there, maybe a little bit off as he had to run late to the other side.
And now in front of Gardner, that catch is made by Darnell Mooney. pushes him out of bounds. You saw those next
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on top of team schedule, and certainly it's been a whirlwind of a week, but he wasn't going to miss this game. Love the matchups.
Robinson runs this one, stays out of bounds, and Gardner on that side of the field. Right back to Bijan Robinson, and he pushes ahead. I'll set up second down. Robinson is lined up wide at the top. Smoke screen for Robinson, who got hit and juggled it and then recovered it after the Blackman delivery. On second down. Sees a lot of space in front of him. There is the scramble ability for the first down as he slides in front of Bates, shy of the 30. They'll mark him down where the slide began. Now on to the second quarter. 1st and 15 after the penalty on Ryman. Jones looking for Pierce. Another big play for their best big play threat. Jones running into pressure and got rid of it to Warren as he tries to fight off Bertrand and pounds his way for about 8 yards. Mackey Award winner for the top tight end in college football at Penn State. Taylor, fellow Big Ten player out of Wisconsin. Jones is going to scramble again and isn't going to get much. He got chased down that time.
Says I can impact every single play.
Here comes Taylor, and he's going to be short. He gets to the 35-yard line. A little bit of hook to it, but it does not have the distance. You see, he doesn't follow him into the slot. Penix over the middle, and it's caught for a first down. Grabbed by Charlie Werner. Just his second catch of the entire season. Gardner slipped. It's another toss for London. So again, you see Gardner is not always one of the top tacklers in the NFL. His rate has been a little lower this year. Penix floats it. London reaches out and holds it in. Touchdown, Drake London. The red zone machine strikes again.
And you're going to see him. You're going to run him on the hook. They're going to pause him here, clear out back behind him, and then they're going to turn him on the wheel. Nice job against Pratt right there. You get him matched up on a linebacker. You will take that every single time. Just put the ball up. And London goes and gets it.
On the 29, second down. Little comeback route, and it is caught by Pierce, who's been active today. A first down to the 39. He'll balance the clock here with the ability to stop it. Jones patting the feet, and he'll scramble again. And Daniel Jones with a bit more of an aggressive run that time. 2nd and 1. Falcons bring extra bodies to get to Daniel Jones for the sack. Caden Ellis is there. And their leading tackler comes in with a big... They'll bring an extra body again. Jones, deep shot, dangerous pass picked off. It's Jesse Bates. And finally the whistle blows with 8 seconds left. After Stewart came off the field, Michael Penix Jr. wheeling, floating, and connecting into Indianapolis territory, and there is Kyle Pitts. Now they've got Werner in there as the lone tight end. This is 22 personnel, or 21 personnel, 2 backs, 1 tight end. And it's Robinson, one of those backs, picking up another Atlanta first down. Penix floats it. Pitts is the target, and Pitts cannot hold on. It was knocked free by Jalen Jones. So now Zane Gonzalez with his first field goal try as an Atlanta Falcon. And he will extend the lead. Makes it a 4-point lead. Pinion boots it away. And it is grabbed by Doolin. He makes a move to get to the outside and pick up a very good return into Atlanta territory. Off the fake, deep drop, and underneath for Taylor. First down, up the sideline, and near the 20. Jones having to move to his left. That ball is out. A flag is thrown as well as he jumped back on top of it. Jalen Walker, the excellent rookie, brought pressure. Pressure. Bates showing pressure. Here he comes. Now drops back. Jones under pressure. That ball is out. Big time hit again. They drop back 7 in coverage, and Penix nearly paid the price. Sauce Gardner nearly had his first big impact play as a Colt. Last 127. Right back to the ground game, and Taylor is able to spin his way past the sticks for a first. Started all 10 games this season. Here's Pittman looking for the sticks, fighting for it against Taylor. We'll see where they spot him. There's a flag thrown as well. 180. Looks 2nd and 2. And an easy first down for Taylor there. Big hole opened up on the right side. 72 carries and counting, Stace. Off the play action fake, they set up that screen. Here comes Warren with plenty of green grass. And the rookie gets popped as he takes it down inside the 30. A.J. Terrell, the corner, looking for some contact. Just like you thought, a little RPO, they run it, and Taylor gets very close to the sticks. And again, they'll ride it with Taylor and a first down. Inside the 15 of Atlanta. Jones. He's got space in front of him again, and Daniel Jones gets hit shy of the sticks. Little pitch for Taylor, and he's not going to get there. The Falcons defense stands inside its own 10. It's J.D. Bertrand with the game of responses so far. Pinion boots it away. Grabbed by Downs. Downs with some space. And a good return. And still on his feet into Atlanta territory. Josh Downs, an outstanding punt return. 180. Keep it with Taylor. Bounce to the outside. And a sprint down near the 25 of Atlanta.
Hiding behind him. Just waiting for the hole. Hold. There it is on the outside. Hit the afterburners for another big play.
That is now the 4th 1,000-yard season of Taylor's career. He gets 18 more, over 7,000 yards for his NFL career. Toss play again. Taylor just knifing through holes that he finds. And another strong gain.
Guys they have on the sideline, the skill players that they have.
They finally convert a 3rd down today. They didn't do so through the first 3 quarters for the first time in over 5 years, but Jones using the sneak, he hasn't. Haven't scored since the first quarter. Taylor gets wrapped up and swallowed up. Brandon Dorless was the first man there.
Down here in a long 3rd down situation.
Extra body coming for Atlanta on the blitz. Jones steps up and gets brought down. Dorless finishes it off. 3rd sack in the last 2 games, and it's 4th down at 22 on the year coming in, around league average. And now Badgley will get points for the Colts to cut it to a 1-point game with 9 minutes to play. They got 2nd and short, and that means it's Taylor time, and he's got the first down, and he busts away from the pack for plenty more. Jonathan Taylor, big run, there he goes, and Indianapolis takes the lead. 83 yards, the longest run of his career.
Going down, he's going nowhere. And once again, the patience. Just get up there, hug the offensive line, keep the legs moving, and then you see the breakout, the explosive speed. A little bit of a stiff arm there on A.J. Terrell, and he's taking it to distance and gives the Colts the lead once again.
Now they'll go for 2 to try to make it a 7-point lead. And how appropriate was Christina Pink's report about Robinson and Taylor, the respect they have, wanting to make a play. Jones for 2. Was looking to the left for Taylor. That ball got batted down. Penix over the middle, and London, who moved into the slot in motion, goes to the middle of the field away from Gardner and picks up a catch. Now London motions outside against Gardner. Penix under pressure from Grover Stewart. Being chased by multiple Colts and finds Robinson up the sideline. Picks up 8 yards there. Nice scramble by Penix. Going back to his time in Washington in college. It is Robinson. That ball came out momentarily, but he was already down. Looks like Sauce might be following London now. Handoff for Algier. He busts through for good yardage down to the 39 of Indianapolis. There is Algier. Gets the first down and gets run out of bounds. The clock will continue to move. Penix over the middle on the slant. It's Pitts for a first down into the red zone. This could go down to the 2-minute warning. Handoff. Algier gets tripped up, but a good run. The touchdown was saved by a Laiatu Latu. Here is Algier, and Tyler Algier pounding ahead, and he's all the way down near the goal line. Here is Algier looking for the end zone and the lead. Touchdown Atlanta. It's the tight end Werner next to Penix. Out route, it's London. It's not a touchdown, but in the red zone it's 2, and a 3-point lead for Raheem Morris and the Falcons.
That we've been waiting for and watching all day long, and it's the big bodies, the physicality. A little stumble out of it by Sauce Gardner, but a great job by Drake London to create the separation and get the 2 points.
Opportunity to get to the NFL. This is the type of game, though, that we are hoping to see tight down the stretch. And sure enough, we've got a 3-point game. Here comes Abdullah, and Amir Abdullah, one man to beat, and a great touchdown-saving tackle for the Falcons by Natron Brooks. Otherwise, Abdullah. The blitz-heavy Falcons bring pressure on Jones, and down he goes, back near the 40-yard line.
Stepped up, bringing pressure, challenging. Young guys coming from both sides. Man, nowhere to go with the football for Daniel Jones. No way to escape, and another huge sack from this Falcons defense.
Now 7 back in coverage. Jones wanted to throw downfield, doesn't have it, now has to use the legs. And there goes Jones, no timeouts, he steps out of bounds near the 40 to set up 4th down and makeable. Under pressure, Jones lofts it up there, Warren breaks the tackle, steps out of bounds inside the 30. It's like he bit into a rare bratwurst. Jones on a weird snap, broken play, and he goes down again. It's Harrison. His first sack of the season, the 7th of the day for the Falcons defense, a season high.
Yeah, I believe that was supposed.
A 54-yard field goal from here. They'll try to make it a little easier. It's Pittman inside the 30-yard line. The Colts do not have a timeout, but they don't have to rush here. From 44 to tie the game for the Colts, and Badgley delivers, and we're level. The equalizer with 25 seconds left. On 3rd down, pressure coming. Penix lofts it away, and it's incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the far side of the field, where the flag was thrown.
Contact, defense number 29, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So it's contact after 5 yards. And he certainly felt like the contact was initiated by Mooney. Algier trying to dance in the backfield, and he's got no room. Zaire Franklin. Colts bring extra bodies on the blitz on Penix. And Zaire Franklin comes up huge on this drive in overtime. 35 or 30, you're in his field goal range. Jones, deep drop, floats one deep down the field for Warren. What a catch! Oh, a pretty grab by the rookie down to the 34-yard line in field goal range. A perfectly thrown ball for 22.
A pretty grab, even prettier throw. Great patience to set it up over the top of the linebacker. Outside number. Warren making a nice catch over the shoulder.
Blitz coming, and Taylor got away from the initial pressure, and Bates brings him down. Best day by a running back this season in the NFL. And he breaks through, down inside the 15-yard line. Over 220 yards for Jonathan Taylor. Right back to Taylor with Warren blocking. Touchdown Taylor! An appropriate finish in Berlin, Germany. It's Taylor's game, and the Colts win in overtime.
In space, you're going to see Jesse Bates here. One-on-one situation. Bring your own blocker. Boom, right there. A little stick to the outside. And the walk-in untouched to finish the game.
You might call that the golden goal. The celly from Jones after an 8th